Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Okay, so today is Friday, July 17, 2026. It is currently 9:57 a.m. here in Las Vegas. We're currently playing NBA 2K25. We're playing with the New York Knicks on the road versus the Boston Celtics. We're going to play a good 3-4 hours probably today. We're going to play the Celtics, the Warriors, and then the Spurs again. So we got a good 3-4 hour session ahead. Let me set up my settings on YouTube and we get straight into the gameplay. Many thanks for watching.
And now, the starting lineup for the Boston Celtics. The big man at 7 feet, number 41, Mitchell Robinson. At small forward, standing 6'8", number 8, Paul George. At the point, 6'4", number 4, Drew. number 9, Derek.
Why is he high-fiving Knicks players? Yes, he does. Look. Why are they high-fiving Knicks players? It doesn't make any sense.
It's a beautiful Sunday afternoon. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Jordan Clarkson.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
Now, New York starting 5. We've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Brooks in at the 5. And for the Celtics, Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. Jason Tatum out there with Paul George. And it's Robinson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. When you take a look at how the standings are shaping up, RJ, how badly do teams in the playoff mix want that home court advantage?
You want home court for as many rounds as possible. It's not a necessity, but it's definitely a plus. We'll see if the top teams are able to maintain their hold on it moving forward. With his touch, Tatum's a threat from anywhere.
And stolen by Holiday. Now the Celtics on the move for the finish. And Holiday powers it home.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
And those might be the easiest points of the month for him.
Nice positioning and footwork on point. And Towns so smooth down there inside.
Here's Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Among the best in the NBA for a few years now, Jason Tatum. RJ, he's still quite young. How can he get even better?
Oh, he can just get wiser and wiser, and that's what happens with young players. They get to a physical level where they can dominate, but where they get better is mentally. They get mentally stronger as they get into these experiences more.
And he makes the first.
We talk about Tatum's offense, and for good reason, but his play on the defensive end is really valuable for this team.
Both good from the line that time. You know, Grant, in interviews, Jason Tatum often seems understated and soft-spoken, but that's just him, isn't it?
That's true, B.A. Tatum has a quiet confidence about him. He doesn't feel the need to be loud or act out. He lets his work on the court do all the talking for him.
Now here's Brunson. 27 points his last game. Here's Bridges. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
The defense makes Bridges work for it, but he is more than up for the task.
Tatum against Towns. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Boston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Brunson. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by White. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. George's shot is good.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
Towns outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Yeah, strong flush from Towns. I like whenever he plays with an edge inside.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I discussed with Coach how difficult it is to guard Jalen Brunson. He initially joked. He said, "You'll have to ask my guys that. Jalen is a really gritty, confident player. We can't let him get into a rhythm early or we're going to be in trouble. We'll have to keep our eye on how well this defense does against Brunson." Guys?
Allie, thank you. Here's Brunson outside. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Tatum. 5 points in the game. Holiday passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
The experience of Drew Holiday dishing out of pick and rolls. This man has done it all since he came into the league in 2009.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Knicks. A fantastic season so far for them. First place in the conference. And, of course, there's the Celtics. They're just 1 rung below them.
Well, right now for Boston, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season. But now, they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Even though some people doubted them, there are just as many people, if not more, who believed in this team from the very beginning. And it's pretty clear right now who was right.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Towns finds Bridges. Back to Towns. He can't hit that time. Tatum with some nice D. Here's White. Got a piece of it.
Got to be careful shooting with Bridges roaming nearby because he's good at coming up with rejections.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution. Running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Boston with the ball. Following the bucket by the Knicks. They grab their own miss. For 3, George. And they get it back. Knicks trail by 3. Here's Anunoby. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. And here's Brunson from the arc. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. The Celtics have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades. They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
For 3, George. And the Celtics another 3.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Brunson against Holiday. Brunson misses.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 5. Takes the 3. That one is off.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And he banks in the layup. Tatum's got 7 points in the game.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not a pretty start.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Celtics making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Stretching the floor makes all the difference. Let's see which teams do the best job of it. The Knicks, 4th. 5th best, Boston.
Oh, man, both these teams love the 3-ball. Two of the best at hitting long-range shots.
And so it's Brunson who brings up the ball for New York. 9-point game. Boston pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And finished off by Tatum.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And I love the trust between Brunson and his guys. I mean, working so hard to set each other up.
Celtics lead by 9. And here's Tatum. He's got 9. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum, a screen on Brunson. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
The Knicks have gone 8 for 14 from the floor. Brunson against Tatum. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I can't make a layup. He missed like 3 layups
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
To the inside. And George with the basket on the assist from Tatum. George has got 13.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Here's Brunson. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And I like it. I mean, using the strong frame, Brunson pushes through the foul and sinks the shot.
Hauser, he's checked in for George. Boston on offense. They lead by 11. To the wing, right side. Here's Hauser. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
And Brunson gets it to go.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 9. Pulls it. Can't nail the jumper.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Shaman. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Pass to Hauser. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Oh, got that one up quick.
What a shot.
And now just a 4-point Boston lead.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
Here's Pritchard. Drains the triple. He's got 6.
That's
No way.
how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Brunson. 13 points in the game.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Outside Tatum. Back to White. To the middle. And finished off by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish, just light work.
And you look at Derek White, Richard, the energy he plays with, it is remarkable.
That's his greatest attribute, his activity on both ends of the floor. Having a high motor is a skill. He keeps coming and tries to wear you down.
Pass to Robinson. White with it. On the take. Oh, an amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Here's Shamet. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Chalk up 2 there. And it's a 9-point Boston lead.
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody
Oh my
tries to
God,
bring
they just missed a
basketball
way
up
around
into
for layup?
offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. All right, a chance to check out stats for Jalen Brunson.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now.
I couldn't see the graphics showed up.
He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Celtics. Cadis checked in for Robinson. Craig comes in for Tatum. And it's George in for White. New York making a switch here. .125 left in the first quarter here. George scanning the floor. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. George has got 15 points.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact into his finish.
We always give up 50 points in the first quarter to the Celtics.
Clarkson outside. Tipped. George outside. The 15-footer. And off the front iron, and in it goes. 17 points in the game.
And at the offensive end, George persistent and consistent.
Clarkson for 3. Pure from three-point range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Boston leading by 10. Here's Pritchard. He has 6. Down low. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
Pass to Shamet. Lets it go from deep. And again, New York with the triple.
An efficient facilitator, Clarkson gets the ball to the right guy.
Here's Pritchard. Give him 8 points now. To the paint. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in transition and making the defense pay. Back to the game after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for Boston.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
And we've also got to talk about those threes dropping for them. We'll see if they can keep up the momentum from long range.
We've got George. He's out there with Peyton Pritchard. And it's Kata in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
And at this stage of his career, Clarkson really knows his role. A highly effective scorer who looks to decimate defenses.
Pritchard, the pass to George. And it's New York with a rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Celtics lead by 7. Pritchard, the pass to Craig. Pass to George. Fires the 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Clarkson for 3. And Craig pulls it down. Boston has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Here's Pritchard. He's covered by Clarkson. And it's Jordan Clarkson with the foul. That's his first foul. Holiday's checked in for Boston. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Here's Pritchard. George, right side. Drops in the 3. George has got 23. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals. Showing off with the floater game, not a shot you can swat.
Here's Pritchard. 20 points for him last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
Kicks it out to Clarkson. Drills it from deep. Clarkson's got
Nice
8.
pass, nice shot.
Rise and fire away. This is Clarkson's attitude as soon as he catches the rock.
Holiday passes to George. There's the drive. Hart pulls it in.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
McBride. Good work there as it goes.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Celtics lead by 6. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, really nice feel from George. Making the correct decision in a 2-man game.
There's a screen. Here's Towns. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
And that's a powerful man right there. Towns is never going to pass up a chance to finish with authority.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hart against George. Shoots over Hart. Hits the target from 18 feet. George has got 25 points.
The offensive success is due in part to his quality shooting. He hasn't wasted too many looks.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Buries it from 3.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Pritchard, the pass to Holiday. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Clarkson. Outside McBride. Launches it. Holiday grabs the miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They're coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
And you know, I mean, they played with great energy all the way through. Just fell a little bit short.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Hart. That one falls. And now just a 3-point Celtic lead.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And Boston with some changes. Craig is checked in for Hauser, and it's White in for Pritchard.
You know, Paul George played this entire game. He had to
Here's
set down
Holiday.
one.
He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia. Craig, it's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Brooks. Anunoby passes to Sohan. Back to Anunoby. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Paul George.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First one falls for him. Both free throws good from Anunoby. Holiday with the ball, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Craig on the wing. Sohan covering. George for three. And it's New York with a rebound.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
Here's Brunson. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Just so successful getting the ball
First lead of the
inside
game.
and finding those great looks.
Nice layup, Brunson.
Holiday up top. Brunson defending. And that one's good.
You talk to coaches about Holiday, they trust his decision-making on both ends.
Brunson taking his time here. Brunson. It's hauled in by White. Boston has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. George passes to Holiday. That one drops for him. Holiday's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
White with a screen on Anunoby. George passes to Craig. Back to George. 6 to shoot. Out to Craig. The 3 is up. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. New York trailing. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Pritchard comes in for Paul George. For Boston, they've gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Pass to Pritchard. Back to White. Floats one up. Out of bounds. It'll be New York's ball. Here's a look at what's coming up for Boston. On Tuesday, they kick off a road trip in Toronto, where they'll take on the Raptors.
Timeout.
Then on Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Detroit to take on the Pistons.
And looking at the Cavaliers matchup, it's going to be a hard-fought battle. You just hope they are able to execute their game plan, as it should be a close one.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for Anunoby. Now Brunson. He's got 19. And Pritchard pulls it down. Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Pritchard. Tatum with a screen. Let's go with a 3. Count it from distance. Pritchard's got 11.
Nice start for him beyond the arc. He's already hit 3 triples, and I'm pretty sure there's more to come.
Brunson passes to Bridges. Yes, and a nice assist from Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game.
Some competitive fire from Bridges. Great answer to the 3 at the other end.
Outside Tatum. The shot no good. And some solid defense from Towns. White with the steal. Pass to Holiday. Got a hand on it. Towns against Tatum. Towns a screen on White. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Knicks?
The enthusiasm they've brought to their defense so far is something else. Going after shooters and really hustling to get their hands on shots.
Yeah, I also like how they've immediately gotten out in transition. They came to run, and we'll see if they can keep it up.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
Outside Brunson. There's a screen. Look at Brunson. Tough in the lane.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
White looking it over. Cornette's checked in for Cato.
Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics. Number 40, Luke Cornette.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 11. Cornette sets a screen. Inside. And he dunks it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Cornette with the bucket. And it's a 4-point Boston lead.
Holiday with his head up, looking to create opportunities for his teammates.
Hart finds Brooks. Now here's Brunson. Tightly guarded. And the layup is good off the glass. Brunson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Scoring well this quarter. Picking up steam as he goes.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's Tatum with the 3. Hart pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
There's a screen. Double team on Towns. And it's in there. Towns has got 17.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Boston's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. On the wing, Tatum. Outside Holiday. There's the 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. 9 points in the game.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
And here's Brunson from the arc. That one's down for Brunson.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Pritchard. To the middle. Here's Tatum. Brooks with the rebound. Brooks has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside Brunson. And the Knicks, another 3.
Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside Holiday. The 3 is up. And it's New York with a rebound. Hart's got his 4th rebound in this one. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode.
Come on, Brunson. Let's go, Brunson.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
Boston's shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Outside Tatum. Outside White. Outside Tatum. They need this. Jason Tatum. He's a sharpshooter.
He got a 3.
That was bad defense by me.
And now his 2nd in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Hart. Launches a 3. That one doesn't drop. It's been all about Jalen Brunson for New York. Oh, what a quarter. He was absolutely on fire offensively. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Thanks so much. I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. And Tom, what's it going to take down the stretch to win this ball game?
I think just tough defense, take good shots, not turn the ball over, play smart.
Back to the basics. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Many thanks to everybody in the live stream for watching, and many thanks to everybody in the live stream.
Let's hear it for our contestant.
And we welcome you to halftime as the Boston Celtics are getting everything they can handle so far.
They're playing too casual, not being aggressive, not getting to the line. They're doing some other things well, but not that.
You know what I'm looking at? Free throw disparity. That's a difference in the game. Now it's time to check in on how the Rookie of the Year race is shaping up.
Acclimating to the league is not that easy. These guys are already accepting the challenges and the rigors of the NBA, and they're crushing it. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which rookie might take even another step and separate himself from the pack. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Two-point game at halftime, that means it's a good game. Let's go. We love good games.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Jalen Brunson in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And on the floor for Tom Thibodeau as we get into the second half. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then there's Jose Alvarado. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Outside White. George outside. Robinson, a screen on Hart. George for 3. Drummond grabs the miss.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Alvarado. And he's going to the line for 2.
It's an and one
The official
situation.
saw contact while he was going up. New York shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game.
Shooting for New York, Jose Alvarado at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Hello, TRJ. Many thanks for tuning in. You are the best, as always. Many thanks for tuning in, TRJ.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. Here's Tatum. Pass to Holiday. From behind the arc. Kicks it to George. Jacks up a 3. He buries it from 3. George has got 28.
It's just a drop in the bucket for PG-13. He will roast you from the corners if you let him.
It's Hart on the wing. Now Bridges. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. Bridges has got
That's good passing offense right there.
And that's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Tatum missing.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Hart passes to Alvarado. Towns a screen on George. Second shot opportunity. And it's Hart laying it
Ooh,
in.
nice layup, nice
It's an
screen.
8-point New York lead.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Tatum passes to White. For 3, George. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Pass to Hart. This one for three. And he drains it.
Let's go, Knicks. Let's go.
Love the way Bridges moves that ball around. Always comes out of his hands crisp, on time, and on target.
Outside White. George outside. Robinson, a screen on Hart. Here's George. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to review the game plan. New York going with almost an entire new group here. Sohan's checked in for Drummond. OG Anunoby comes in for Hart. Clarkson's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Alvarado. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Paul George spent some time talking about his idol. He said the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on, Allie. Well, Richard, with the career he's had, it's hard to believe Drew Holiday has only made 2 All-Star teams.
Well, that speaks to how much talent is at the guard position in this league. But it also shows how we tend to award offense over defense, because Drew, his impact is truly felt on the defensive end.
Here's Tatum. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Should I challenge that? It wasn't close.
It's crazy.
No way it was a foul on me. It's a fadeaway shot.
Muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Anunoby. Picked up by Sohan. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Tatum. The rebound by Jason Tatum.
Missed a wide open layup.
Tatum's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's White. It's deflected.
Look at the vertical from Clarkson. Great job sending that shot back.
Oh, and a great bucket from Tatum. Taking the hit.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Pass to Sohan. Now here's Towns. The three. And it's Jason Tatum with the rebound.
He makes those shots.
Tatum's got 7 rebounds in the game. Outside Holiday. Back to Tatum. Look at Tatum using his length.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Here's Anunoby. Rejected by George. White, the pass to Tatum. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now just a 1-point Knick lead. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 10 shots to go. Here's Brunson. Oh, the physicality of Brunson.
That's light.
He's been dominant all game long.
That's
Nobody
light.
on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
Tatum passes to Robinson. Back to Tatum. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Brunson passes to Towns. The three-pointer off the mark.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Tatum. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Anunoby passes to Towns. The kick out to Brunson. Brunson!
Come on, Brunson!
At the rim.
Finding a way through with his quickness, Brunson gets it done in more ways than one.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confirm
a good game to play.
Game plan. You look at Jalen
Back and forth.
Brunson.
They lead, we lead. Give up 50 points in the first quarter. It's a good game. I like games like this. No blowout. Close games. Let's go.
New York going with almost an entirely new group here. And while we can, let's take a look at the steadiest free throw shooters among small forwards in the last month. OG Anunoby third.
And it's clear that these guys work hard on maintaining their free throw shooting. It's why they're among the best in the league in that category.
As good as they are from the line, it forces an opposing defense to play with caution against them, and that's never a good thing.
Tatum with a screen. White, the pass to Tatum, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Good defense, good defense.
What is going on right now?
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. Knicks leading by 5. Alvarado outside. Fires the 3. Drummond. Here's Anunoby. Boston with a rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them. Robinson passes to Pritchard. Screen by Robinson. Fires from deep. And they recover it. Here's Pritchard. Drummond defending. Back to White. For 3, George. The rebound by Shamet. New York has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. And Anunoby gets it to go.
Nice layup.
Defense
Let's go, OG.
Inside.
Nice
He
layup.
will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
Pass to Pritchard. Down low. Here's George. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And so Anunoby will bring it up for New York. 7-point differential. It's Shamet on the wing. And it's off from 3-point range.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice
That was a good
about
shot.
shooting against him next time.
Ooh, here's White on the drive. Yep, that one goes. White's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game. New York leading by 5. Anunoby on the wing. Back to Alvarado. Robinson with a steal. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Tatum. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You have to put some sort of contact on Tatum off the drive, or he will.
I was trying to call for a screen when I hit
And a
L1.
closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
The first free throw is good. And so Tatum nails both of them. For New York, they've gone 50% from the field in the 3rd quarter, 8 of 16. Here's Shamet. It's hauled in by White.
There's no foul.
White's got 6 rebounds here tonight. George finds Tatum for the tie. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Tatum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
After a tremendous first quarter, 3 trays, he's put in another.
It's Shamet on the wing. Lets a 3 fly. Boston pulls it in.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
And he gets it to go.
Where's my defense there?
Play by Tatum, moving the ball.
No way I don't block that.
And here are the Knicks now, trailing by 2. And here's Alvarado. Here's Dadier. Nice touch on the bank shot.
Nice
Dodier's
screen,
got his first
nice
basket.
layup, nice
Nice
pass.
switch up. Already into his shot motion, he kicks it to another shooter.
Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. Pritchard's got 13 now.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
Out to the right wing. Back to Alvarado. Pass to Dadier. Uses the glass.
All
on the
day,
layup.
all day.
Love
Screen,
how selfless
pass,
he is
layup,
setting
easy,
brick screens
easy.
like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
George passes to Robinson. Here's Pritchard. 13 points in the game. He shoots it. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
And you look at how they've come out in the
These guys don't
second
miss.
half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
Alvarado, the pass to Shamet. Boy, he just hasn't been able to get a shot to fall.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
Here's George. And the jam by George.
He's not going to take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Here's Shamet. He's guarded by White. Shamet passes to Sohan. Alvarado outside. And there's the screen. Banked it in off the glass. Alvarado's got 4 points now in the quarter. And here's Boston. They're on a 15-6 run. Outside White. To the inside. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Some changes for Boston. Cadis checked in for Robinson. Hauser comes in for Jason Tatum. And Drew Holiday is subbed in for White. Now here's Brunson. Give him 35. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
And man, you gotta appreciate
tied.
how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
30 seconds left in the third. On the wing, Holiday. Shot clock at 5. Play clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Hauser, that's good.
Well, credit to Holiday for that intelligent pass, getting the ball in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Hauser grabs the board. Left side, Holiday. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game. Both teams putting up points in a hurry. It's the Celtics up by 3. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Hayden Pritchard is out there with Drew Holiday. Then it's Derek White, and it's Hauser in at the 4 slot. That's the Boston 5. From 13, and the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brooks has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Boston.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And for Boston, they're shooting about 56% in this one. Bridges against Holiday. Pass to Hauser from downtown. It's rebounded by McBride. Now the Knicks with it. And after this one, they're at home against Philadelphia. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. To take the lead. Nails it from 3.
Nice
Now
shot.
it's a 3-point Knick lead.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Now here's White. McBride covers. To the middle. And he jams it after taking a nice feed on the run.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
New York shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Now here's Brunson. The D's right on him. Not going to go that time. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. Outside White. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Holiday drives in. Pass to Hauser. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
McBride passes to Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
And you can't forget to guard these corner spots, or guys like Brunson will hurt you.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. White on the wing. From deep. 3-pointer goes up. 3-pointer goes down for White.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
A nice shot by McBride.
And Bridges has a nice all-around game, including knowing when to involve his teammates.
Celtics trail by 4. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. Well, coach is thrilled with their 3-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Hauser passes to Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. There's the triple. That one no good. Knicks leading by 4. Just about 3 minutes through the 4th and final quarter here. Bridges finds Brunson. And the bucket is
What
good.
a play.
Brunson's got 45 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Boston's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. On the wing, Holiday. He's guarded by Bridges. The kick out to White. Over on Anunoby. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the 4th. Here's Bridges. And count the basket. He was fouled. And he's going to the line for one more. And Mikal Bridges, still one of the better wing defenders in the league, Grant.
Yeah, he's so great at pestering a shooter. Good lateral movement and wingspan makes him hard to get around. He might not be the best in the league, but he is well above average.
Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for Boston. Free throw is off from Bridges. Well, Richard, he's the Iron Man of the NBA right now. Mikal Bridges takes pride in being available on a nightly basis.
We've all heard it before. The best ability is availability. And Bridges does whatever it takes to not miss games. More teams need to take this mindset.
Brunson passes to Anunoby. Knocked loose. And stolen by Holiday. Pass to Hauser. Here's White. Here's Pritchard. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Brunson. Ooh, Brunson throws it down.
Now, you see Brunson with that quick dribble. I mean, that is a nice play.
Thank you.
Celtics trail by 8. And here's Robinson. Outside White. Takes a 3. The Knicks pull it in. They've led by as many as 11. Up top, Anunoby. Brunson with it. Now guarded by White. And it's Brunson missing. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Holiday passes to Hauser. Here's the pick. White for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Anunoby on the wing. Towns outside. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Boston trailing. Outside Holiday. Another score. His 5th make out of 10 tries.
Oh, Drew is so crafty when he gets to the rim.
Outside Brunson. Good on the shot. Brunson's got 49 in the game.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Pass to Pritchard. Holiday surveying the floor. The 3. Pritchard gets it to go.
And Holiday takes this responsibility seriously. When someone is open on his squad, he gets it to them.
Anunoby finds Bridges. Back to Anunoby. Now here's Towns. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Towns has got 20 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser for 3. Hits the trifecta.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And got it! Another basket! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Celtics trail by 7. Here's Pritchard. They set a pick. Over Brunson. And the Celtics tack on 2 more.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Here's Brunson. And the shot goes in. Brunson's got 53 points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Pritchard. Brunson defending. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Tatum comes in for Hauser. And it's Paul George in for Drew Holiday. New York on D. They lead by 7. Pritchard, the pass to George. Clock at 6. Pass to White. 4-3 and rejected. Boston, no good that time either.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the
Nice
other
defense,
team's
nice
intensity
defense.
right now.
Alvarado with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Sochan, what are you doing? What are you doing, Sochan?
Holiday's checked in for Boston.
Number 4, Drew Holiday.
So it's Boston now. George outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. George has got 36 points.
Yeah, muscling his way for the bucket. George doing what he does best.
It's Bridges on the wing from outside the arc. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. Let's see.
George outside. Towns against Tatum. Back to George. 4 on the clock. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
And just not letting the tough defense stifle him. I mean, George gets the shot he wants. Hustle pays dividends, I'll tell you. And when it's getting you to the line like that, whew, man, what a night.
Brooks, he's checked in for New York. And that one, good. Bridges has got 12 points here in the second half.
He's been meticulous on offense, and it's paid off with a flawless shooting percentage for him so far in this game.
And it's off the back of the rim, no good. New York leading by 8. Pass to Brooks. And here's Alvarado from the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. Holiday passes to Tatum. Can't hit from in close. And New York shooting great. 62% for the field and continuing to get it done. Puts up a 3. Another shot. Boston pulls it in. Tatum's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. It's George on the wing. The kick to Tatum from deep. They get the rebound. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Brooks has got rebound number 8 now. And Alvarado gets it to go.
And trust me, when the
over.
D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
The kick to Tatum. 4-3. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. George has got his 5th assist in this one. 1:19 left to play in the 4th quarter. Alvarado with it. Sohan outside. Drummond with the screen. Sohan with the ball. And it's Robinson picking him up.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Holiday passes to Tatum. White for 3. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Yeah, Tatum grabbed the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
And they go to the intentional foul. And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. Big group substitution here for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Drummond. Clarkson comes in for Sohan. Josh Hart's checked in for Mikal Bridges. And Brunson is subbed in for Alvarado. Brunson is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball.
What?
Tatum passes to Holiday. To the paint. Here's George. Yes!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he hits both free throws here.
Cold
as
as ice.
4-point ball game.
Great job at the line, and it's now a 2-possession game.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout
Free throws
here.
are light.
And
That's
Coach
light.
didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. Checked in for Brooks. OG Anunoby comes in for Clarkson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for
It's a good
Jalen
game.
Brunson.
It's a good game. I love these good games.
A three from the inbound. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Shooting for New York, Andre Drummond, 2 shots.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. And Boston calls time here. There's 21 seconds left to play in the fourth. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, and it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Brunson is checked in for Drummond. And here's Boston. It's a 5-point game. Tatum from long range. Second chance shot. Robinson. And it's in. What a beautiful shot. Brings them within 3. Here's Bridges. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 5-point game.
Making no mistakes and putting
Gotta hit your free throws to win
nails in the
games.
coffin right here. That's pretty much it.
There's Tatum with the 3. Oh, he drained it from downtown.
These guys.
Five ticks left in the fourth. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You gotta hit your free throws to win games.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game. Here's Tatum. And so the big win by New York in a tight game. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.
And BA, the visiting team is always under some added pressure, but they made it work and got the win, whatever the margin may have been.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Karl Anthony Towns, and Karl, it was a bit of a shootout out there, but you got it done. How special to you was this win?
I mean, it was big for a team that shoots threes like they do. It's about continuing to just keep playing hard and find ways to win, and we found a way to win tonight.
It's all about finding a way. Thanks, Kat.
All right, Allie, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, time for our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
Oh, that's going to give me some copyright violation. So we're going to play the Warriors next, but I don't want any home court advantage. So you see we play the Warriors. I've been skipping most of the games. That's my record. But we play the Warriors here on the road, so I'll skip to this game and see.
Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jordan Clarkson.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Brooks. Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in at the 4. And for the Warriors, in the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Butler out there with Gary Payton II. And it's Porzingis in at the 5 spot. The playoff picture coming into focus now, Greg, with the good portion of this regular season behind us.
And for the teams that are definitely in, they're trying to maintain momentum and health, right? But for the teams still clawing and fighting their way in, that's where it gets exciting.
Now here's Curry. Playing Sacramento, he was nearly unstoppable. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And how about this team? They've certainly impressed on the road this season, now up over 25 wins away from home. It's remarkable.
Well, give their coaching staff a lot of credit for preparing them to come into hostile environments and just totally silence the crowd. This team's character and how prepared they are makes them a nightmare matchup for anyone in our league.
Butler, no good. New York with the ball. And it's Towns penetrating. And Towns throws it down.
Come on now. That is 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns on the deck to the cup. Good night.
First quarter of play. 1 minute played. Brunson against Curry. Here's Butler. Towns with the defensive effort.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
What you admire about McKelly is he's such a grinder. You watch his defense, you can feel the intensity with this guy.
This is his first free throw of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Many thanks to everybody in the live stream. We're currently playing NBA 2K25. No, I missed that free throw. Many thanks to everybody in the live stream.
The way this Knicks roster was put together, they have a great level of physicality.
Kevin, if you think about it, with the way the rules are starting to trend back toward that level of physicality, they've got an opportunity to be successful. They also have a big-time star in Jalen Brunson, so there's a lot to like about the future. The supreme confidence confidence from Steph Curry to attempt that shot, let alone make it. Impossible to measure this guy's range.
Brunson, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Payton passes to Curry. Wide open look. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Curry's got 5 now.
There's a threat level from every spot on the floor when we're talking Steph Curry. That includes the mid-range.
They get it again.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Shots good from Butler.
Every team looking to get easy ones in transition.
We call that one the do-it-yourself kit.
Here's Towns. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
You can't give Jimmy Butler that kind of space. He will get above the rim and let you hear about it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Andre Drummond's checked in for New York. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby.
Andre Drummond, Josh Hart.
Knicks trail by 4. Brunson outside. Bridges kicks to Brunson. Over Curry. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
We know that the defense in today's NBA wants to take away the rim and the 3. Mr. Brunson says, I'll take that mid-range.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. Porzingis inside, defended by Drummond. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Knicks have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. On deep, Brunson hands it from downtown. Brunson's got 5 now.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Payton with a screen on Towns. Tajemski, and 2 free throws coming up.
That was good defense. Should I challenge it?
Mikal Bridges picks one
I mean,
up.
good
Really
defense.
the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And New York making a change here. He doesn't get the second one. For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
So it's the Warriors now. Jalen Brunson missing his last shot. Out to Payton. Launches it. Rebounded by Hart. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The ultimate blue player, Josh Hart. Doris, he plays way bigger than his listed 6'4" height.
I'm going to be honest with you, Kevin. This is the best rebounding guard I've ever seen in my career covering the NBA. Let's remember he won a national title in college. He He's willing to do absolutely anything to help his team win. You want this guy on your side.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
The shot's good from Brunson.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Curry passes to Butler. Bajemski with it. Boy, that win against the Kings. He's another guy who really showed up to play. Takes the three, and Butler gets it to go on the assist by Porzingis. Butler's got 7.
Well, never one to force up a three. Jimmy Butler judiciously will take a three-point opportunity. That is a nice delivery.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And the Warriors making a change here. Smart's checked in, and New York making a change here. For New York, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Bridges kicks to Hart. Bridges passes to Hart. Back to Bridges. Fires from deep. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Here's Curry. He's got 5. Out to Payton. Fires the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
You know if you're open, Stephen Curry has that team-first mentality. He will find you.
Bridges passes to Towns. Back to Bridges. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Porzingis. 11 points last game.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Shamet off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Curry passes to Smart. It's tipped. Shamet with the steal. And a fast break now for New York. Bridges shot. Good. And it's a 3-point New York lead.
Oh, Mikal Bridges with the big-time strength on that finish.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Back to Curry. Good on the 3-point shot. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Anunoby against Payton. Anunoby, no good. Warriors have gone 8 of 15 from the field, shooting above 50% here tonight. Payton dishes to Butler. It's to Porzingis. Butler kicks to Porzingis from past the arc. It's rebounded by New York. This time they met in New York.
In the last meeting of these two teams, they were really sharp defensively, disrupting the flow of their offense and causing a ton of turnovers.
I think they took tremendous satisfaction from that performance and ended up winning going away. So is it something they'll look to repeat tonight?
Now here's Butler. OG Anunoby unable to get his last shot to go. 6 to shoot. And shot on the way. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Anunoby finds Shep. Here's Towns. Towns is doubled. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Draymond Green has checked in for Jimmy Butler. So for the Knicks, Now let's take a look at the teams that have been holding their opponents to the fewest points in the last 10 games. Second, the Warriors.
Well, I just love the tenacity on the defensive end. They have been in lockdown mode.
And here's Porzingis for a three. And Dadier pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Brunson, and what a play! Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And the Warriors miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And the layup is good. Now it's a 4-point New York lead.
And you see the aggressiveness and the absolute refusal to be intimidated inside. Jalen Brunson, a big-time finish.
Curry passes to Smart. Green with a screen for Smart. Five on the clock. Top of the key. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
I tell you, it's not often, but Marcus Smart working the pick and roll, effective in that particular instance.
Brunson scanning the floor. Shoots over Curry, and the Knicks good for two.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Smart. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Three-pointer. And Dadier pulls it down. Clarkson against Smart. Zohan, the pass to Clarkson. Some nice passing by New York here. From deep, Brunson. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, simply stated, Jalen Brunson filling it up right now. There are no signs that he's slowing down anytime soon.
Green, the screen. Down low. Stolen away. Clarkson with the ball. Out guarded by Smart. Pass to Dadier. Back to Clarkson. Here's Dadier. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. Brunson, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
They kick it out to Green. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Smart up top. He's covered by Clarkson. The wide open look here for Porzingis. Off target from outside.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's Zohan. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Porzingis has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Smart. And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks out front as they end the first quarter with a massive 16-5 run. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
And the Knicks with possession here. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Moody is out there with Smart. And it's Green. And there's Jimmy Butler. And it's Post in at center. Pass to Green. The kick outside to Butler. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Zero hesitation from Jimmy. Shot ready on the catch. Nicely done.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
Now, here's Moody. Butler passes to Green. Over Alvarado. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Smart. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
How about that sweet touch on the jumper? Marcus Smart effortlessly connecting on that one.
Now, here's Green. Nothing on the board. Smart finds Butler. Here's Post. And here's Smart to the paint. And Post gets it to go. Post has got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
Boy, what beautiful execution in the pick and roll. Smart is slicing the pass right through the defense.
And the basket by Alvarado.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Butler takes it in. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Butler. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
Pajemski, he's checked in for the Warriors. And so Butler nails both of them.
I simply stated, Jimmy Butler is a winner and a game changer. This guy will compete on both ends of the floor, gives you everything he has.
Brunson, no good.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Now Smart. Pass to Butler. Green with a screen on Towns. Here's Butler. And the wide open shot from Green. Hits it from 3-point range. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
Boy, big time when Green is hitting from deep and definitely has the confidence to take it.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Checked in for the Knicks. Let's bring up the 2K leaderboard to look at some of the players that are contributing in areas you might not expect. the top rebounding shooting guards of the past month. Well, you look at Podziemski, one of the game's best, second in the league.
And these are sort of your do-it-all guys. I mean, even if rebounding isn't necessarily a priority for shooting guards, it's still something that helps your team get wins.
Oh, no doubt about it. Their contributions on the glass provide their team with a huge bonus. As hard as they work on the glass, it makes things a lot easier for their teammates in the post. Lessens the load a little bit on those interior guys.
Now here's Butler. 12 points for him. Pass to Green. Podziemski on the wing. He's covered by Shamet, and the shot goes in. And it's a 5-point Warrior lead.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Outside, Towns. There's Shamet. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got his 3rd assist on the night.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Now here's Butler. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. Shamet with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's New York. Takes it off the glass. Shamet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Golden State's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Towns against Butler. And here's Green outside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Brunson kicks to Hart. Towns for 3. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Well, Cat answers with his own 3, and he says, I told you I'm the best shooting big man in history.
Smart passes to Butler. Butler making it happen inside.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Brunson kicks to Shamet. Outside, Towns. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Oh, tough play by Butler.
Well, this is one of the best two-way players in the game. Jimmy Butler getting it done offensively.
Outside, Towns. Brunson against Smart. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Brunson.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to talk to his guy. Porzingis is checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Marcus Smart. And then for New York, OG Anunoby's checked in for Brooks. Jordan Clarkson comes in for Landry Shamet. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Golden State's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on three-pointers. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun. You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A. Now here's Curry after Mikal Bridges missing his last shot. Butler kicks to Green. Into the lane. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, even when you try to check Draymond Green, he can bounce off contact pretty well, especially on his way to the rack.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. There's the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Out to Clarkson. A miss that time. Would have put him up. The Warriors leading. Pass to Pajemski. Outside Curry. From outside the arc. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Well, doing it like only he can. Stephen Curry's accuracy is something to watch.
Clarkson laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Warriors leading by 3. Pass to Green. Pajemski with it. No scoring in this one. Some solid defense from Clarkson. On the wing, Anunoby. Back to Clarkson. Inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Oh, that's a strong finish. And Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
Moses Moody, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Miles McBride's checked in for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, you love watching Karl Anthony Towns play, guys, because this is an offensively gifted big man. He can shoot with range. You can put him in the post, let him work back to the basket. He can put the ball on the floor. A lot to love on the offensive end.
We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
Well, Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Now here's Drummond.
Well, a chance to check out Mikal Bridges here. He's really stood out for them over the past month. He's putting up about 17 points, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
The Knicks making a switch here. Brunson's checked in. Pass to Moody from downtown. Rebound Andre Drummond. The Knicks with the lead. Here's Sohan. Second shot opportunity. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Sohan's got his first basket of the night.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Shots good by Green.
Well, Draymond Green carving out a look from the mid-range, understanding, okay, this is my opportunity to take a shot.
Here's Brunson. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues. And give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Five to shoot. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Second team foul.
I'll tell you, with his rapid-fire release, defenders are forced to leave their feet when Curry rises to shoot, and that's why the pump fake serves him so well.
Reset.
And he's good on the first of 3. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Butler, he's checked in for the Warriors. Payton comes in for Moses Moody. Mikal Bridges checked in for New York. And the second free throw, good.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Anunoby, he's checked in for the Knicks. Jose Alvarado comes in for Bridges, and he makes all 3.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's McBride. Buries it from three-point range. McBride's got 5 now.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Back to Curry. Back to Payton. Fires for 3. And Dadier pulls it down.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Pass to McBride. Here's Dadier. Here's Alvarado. Here's McBride. And again, it's New York.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Warriors trail by 5. Podziemski with it. Back to Curry. The tray. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And they're shooting really well from long range this quarter. They should keep looking to the three-point shot for some extra offense.
Here's McBride. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. McBride's got 10 points now just in this quarter. Outside, Payton. Back to Curry. There's the triple. Another 3 for Golden State.
I'll tell you, the consistency of a good first quarter leads to an excellent second quarter. Riding the wave here.
Now Alvarado. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Butler's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one goes on Anunoby. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
The first free throw is good. A different look for New York. Brooks checked in for Drummond. Josh Hart comes in for OG Anunoby. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Miles McBride. And both free throws good for Payton. New York's gone 4 of 7 on three-point shots in the second quarter. Here's Alvarado, guarded by Kerr. Pass to Shamet. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dadier. The rebound by Payton. Curry looking it over. Fires the 3. The shot, no good. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. And he continues to torment them from three-point range. A total of 5 threes for him in the game now. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And get ready for the next.
You love to see this kind of chemistry. It's like our chemistry on the set.
Everyone knows his rank.
You know what? Ernie, for once.
Okay, guys, now let's see what the fan... That is more than enough of...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Curry has been sensational.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
And let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Here's who Tom Thibodeau is starting the second half with. They've got Towns, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Brooks, and it's Hart in at the small forward. Payton passes to Porzingis, so they take the lead. Porzingis has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, he's got the green light. Porzingis understands. Be ready on the catch.
Hart kicks to Bridges. Now here's Hart. Still scoreless. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
Well, the high-valued three-point shot from the corners. Jalen Brunson steps in and knocks it down.
Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. The shot by Curry, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Bridges finds Brunson. Oh, there's the muscle from Brunson.
Superb touch on the teardrop. Jalen Brunson so good with the floater.
Pass to Pajemski. Outside, Porzingis. Outside, Curry. Screen by Porzingis. Curry passes to Porzingis. That's a 2 from Butler. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. And here's Brunson. He's got 23. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
That one falls for Brunson.
Jalen Brunson plays bigger than his size. He's aggressive. He's going to go right at defenders. He doesn't care if you're bigger than he is. He will keep coming at you.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Ball's knocked loose. Butler against Towns. Butler dishes to Payton. The kick outside to Butler. And the Warriors miss again.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
2 points. That one goes. Bridges has got the lead up to 7 now for the Knicks.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors Knicks team.
Almost an entire new group. Andre Drummond's checked in for Brooks. OG Anunoby comes in for Josh Hart. Miles McBride's checked in for Jalen Brunson. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Bridges. Porzingis finds Butler. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
And the rebound goes to the Warriors. To the inside. Podziemski's shot is good.
Well, Stephen Curry knows it's his responsibility to create for his teammates, and he does so there on point.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's defended by Podziemski. Shot's good by Clarkson. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Butler. And it's Podziemski in the corner. Payton outside. Pass to Butler. Now Curry. Back to Butler. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Clarkson passes to Towns. Back to Clarkson. For the 3. Sinks the triple. Clarkson's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Knicks.
That is how you respond to 1-3 on one end. Clarkson with a tray of his own. Go ahead, Jordan.
Here's Butler. Through contact, Butler puts it in.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Pass to Podziemski. A 3-ball. Drills the 3-pointer. Now just a 2-point Knicks lead.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
What an answer from OG Anunoby, delivering the 3-point shot in response. Wow.
Curry finds Butler. Podziemski on the wing. Defended by McBride. Outside Butler. Payton with a screen on Towns. That's a 2 from Butler. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And there's a foul that goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Almost an entire new group. Brooks checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Jeremy Sohan comes in for OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for Miles McBride. And Hart subbed in for Clarkson.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here's Brunson. He's got 25. Butler with the ball. Curry on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Off target from 3-point range.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the 3-point lane.
Here's the teardrop. And it's laid in by Brunson. Brunson's got 27 points.
Yeah, don't be fooled by the height, guys. Brunson is a terrific finisher inside.
Pass to Podziemski. And again, it's the Warriors missing. New York leading by 7. And a moment now to check out who the Warriors have coming up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets. And then on Wednesday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And this is a perfect situation for them coming up. They'll be facing a lot of teams that they should beat, and those games will be at home. Can't ask for a better stretch of the schedule.
And he makes the first.
Well, because Jalen Brunson's such a terrific decision maker, you can tell how confident and comfortable this team is when he runs the offense.
And the Warriors making a change here. Smart's checked in. And both free throws good for Brunson.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
Brunson against Smart. Outside Curry. Looking to end the run. Brooks grabs the board.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Drummond with a screen on Smart. Porzingis with the block.
And with that 7'6" wingspan, Porzingis has always been a big-time shot blocker. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors 15.
Comes in for Drummond. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Josh Hart. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Down by 12. To stop the drought, it's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with it.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. Brunson against Smart. Towns for three. Rebounded by Smart.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Payton kicks to Porzingis. They get a hand on it. Here's Curry. Curry getting it done inside.
Well, Steph Curry, one of the most dynamic ball handlers in the game. He has more moves than you can count.
Brunson against Porzingis. Now here's Brunson. Defense right on him, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Curry puts up a deep three. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And that one's good. Towns.
Guys, that is what you call 2 physical, hard-earned points from Karl Anthony Towns. Go ahead and embrace that contact.
Outside, Porzingis. Here's Curry. And the rejection by Towns.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Warriors trail by 12. Pass to Smart. Loads it up for Butler. Here's Shamet. He has 7. Brunson outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Brunson's got 37.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
It's Curry outside, and the three ball is good.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
The Knicks leading by 12. Now Brunson, 37 points for him. Brunson with a head of steam.
Boy, Jalen Brunson just reads what the defense concedes, and on that one, it's a drive.
Now here's Curry. Outside, Smart. Here's Butler. Rebound by Sohan. Now the Knicks with it. They're on a 19-7 run. And the dunk by Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Butler in the corner. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That was good
Warriors
defense.
Have gone
I
7
should
of
challenge
9
that, but
from
that
the
was
free
good
throw line
defense.
tonight.
2 shots.
Free throw, good Butler.
Boy, at his best, Jimmy Butler is a versatile scorer, inside and outside. But what I will most remember him for, his competitive toughness.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks. And he makes both free throws. The Knicks leading by 14. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Lays it up off the glass. Bridges has got 10 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Hard against Butler. Launches a three. And Smart the bucket on the assist by Butler. Butler's got assist number 5 here tonight.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Bounce pass from Smart. Butler kicks to Smart. His 3 pointers off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
McBride passes to Hart. Here's McBride, defended by Moody. McBride's shot is off. And here is Moody. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. New York ahead, up by 15. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got Marcus Smart. Kristaps Porzingis is out there with Green. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. And it's Moody in at the small forward.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals, establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
Anunoby, good.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Warriors. 17-point game. Now, here's Moody. He's guarded by Anunoby. Moody with it. Just 5 on the clock. A pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, go get it, big fella. Porzingis with the skyscraper.
New York leading by 15. Pass to Hart. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. And it's Towns missing. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Smart dishes to Green. Porzingis with a screen on Hart. Green, the pass to Moody. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Clarkson for 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
But Jemski's shot is good.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Now, here's Clarkson. Not a lot of room. Anunoby, right side. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Well, just absolutely superb concentration by OG Anunoby. Fends off the defense well right there.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for New York?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think the other thing they've done exceptionally well tonight is shoot the mid-range and take advantage of those opportunities. Anytime they're given a look, they have delivered.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Podziemski. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Sohan.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Pass to Hart. Knocks it loose. Porzingis with the steal. Here's Podziemski. Porzingis trying to get free. A shot by Podziemski, no good. New York leading by 16. And the dunk by Sohan.
Good defense, nice pass.
Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Green against Hart. And that one's good. Green.
Draymond Green will pick his spots on the interior. He can read a defense, and he understands when to attack.
Clarkson outside. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Does not score for only the second time in 7 shots this game. Now Smart. And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's
a good defense, Josh. It's not a foul, that's good
both you and
defense.
I have been covering this NBA for a few years. Just a few years. What do you think of the direction of the league right now?
Just a couple, Kevin. I love it. The league is faster, it's longer, it's more skilled. Scoring is up. There's a crop of young stars. I think the league is in such an exciting place.
They kick it out to Green. Just 4 to shoot. And the Warriors miss again.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage there.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
Podziemski finds Smart. On the wing, Payton. tries from 16. It's rebounded by New York. Here's McBride. And he finishes nicely on the lane.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Warriors trail by 20. Now here's Smart. Atporti grabs the rebound. Shamet on the wing. Pass to Atporti. Here's McBride. Off target with his three.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Smart kicks to Payton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. McBride's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Shamet. And a miss there on the triple. And so Payton will bring it up for Golden State. Pass to Smart. A pass to Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
And this is where Smart has really improved. The game's slowed down for him. He's playing under better control. Nice pass.
The Knicks leading by 18. McBride passes to Shamet. Frames the three-pointer. Shamet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Payton with the screen for Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
McBride with the ball. Here's Drummond. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Knicks lead by 20.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Smart finds Porzingis. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Well, great possession there. Anytime you end up at the rim with a high percentage look, perfect.
Here's McBride. To the middle, and stolen by Payton. And they're on the break. Here's Podziemski. He's covered by Shamet. Smart deciding where to go with it. Over McBride. Smart with the nice move.
Well, you pay a price in the gym to make your jump shot better. Marcus Smart reaping the rewards.
Now McBride. Drummond with a screen on Smart. McBride. And the layup is good after an ice pass.
What a pass.
How about the movement there by Drummond off that pick and roll, getting himself to a great spot there for the finish.
Smart kicks to Porzingis. Golden State moving the ball around. Three-pointer. And Dadier pulls it down. Dadier's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Smart. Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
The second chance effort. McBride's shot is off.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far.
It's good offense.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jalen Brunson.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Warriors shooting 44% in the fourth. The offense with some ups and downs.
Many thanks to everybody in the live stream. We're currently playing NBA 2K25. Many thanks to everybody in the live stream.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Here's Bridges. Pass to Salon. From deep, Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Up top, Porzingis. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. The Knicks leading by 22. Here's Sohan. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's on Porzingis.
Well, you love to see Bridges keep the pressure on the defense and draw the contact.
We've heard some players, Doris, propose that refs should be fined for missed calls, especially with the game on the line. What do you think?
Kevin, I couldn't disagree more. First and foremost, the level of accountability for NBA officials is unprecedented. And keep in mind, there is discipline for high-profile mistakes and mistakes of all kinds. Every single game, every single call is evaluated, and you see their progression in terms of, yes, they'll officiate in the playoffs, or no, they won't. We are right where we need to be.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Knicks.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Jalen Brunson.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Brooks outside. Pass to Salon. Misses the 3. And here's Saric. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Out to the right wing. Beyond the arc. Buries the long-range jumper.
At his size, Dario Saric can see the floor, and he knows how to put it on time and on target.
Here's Brunson. Good work defensively by Smart. So no problem for New York as they get the win. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.